In this video, you'll see a fierce battle between Shaquille O'Neal and Snoop Dogg. Let's dive in. Shaquille O'Neal and Snoop Dogg are both top G's in their field. Comparing the lifestyles of these two A-list celebrities is going to be a tough battle because these two powerful men have amassed huge fortunes in their careers. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? Cars. Shaquille O'Neal is a tycoon who has an incredible collection of customized cars. He has, for example, been clicked with various motorbikes, such as Vespa Red for $5.6 thousand. A customized chopper bike costs around $10,000, Suzuki Hayabusa for $18.5 thousand, Can-Am Spider for $20 thousand, an El Diablo bike worth around $40 thousand, and even the Tron bike is worth $55 thousand. When it comes to cars, Shaquille O'Neal has been seen with many types of vehicles, such as Polaris Slingshot, $21.4 thousand, Mercedes-Benz CL, $140 for $22 thousand, Ford Bronco, $225 thousand, supersized Polaris Slingshot for $27 thousand, Smart for $2 for $30 thousand, Buick LaCrosse for $35 thousand, Jeep Wrangler $39 thousand, Vader G35 is valued at around $40 thousand, BMW i3 for $45 thousand, Chevrolet G1500 customized for $45 thousand, Ford F250 at $47 thousand, Vanderhall Venice Roads, they're $50 thousand, Nikola Badger for $60 thousand, customized Ford F150, $70 thousand, Riviera 1T for $75 thousand, Cadillac Escalade for $79 thousand, customized Mercedes-Benz Sprinter $80 thousand, Ferrari 456 for $80 thousand, Dodge Challenger convertible for $82 thousand, customized Ford F150 $70 thousand, customized Cadillac Eldorado for $85 thousand, Dodge Challenger Hellcat for $86 thousand, Hummer H2 is valued at over $100 thousand, Ford Shelby GT 500 for $102 thousand, Tesla Model S for $110 thousand, Ford F650 is valued at $120 thousand, Cadillac DTS Shakalak for $120 thousand, Ferrari $355 Spider for $130 thousand, Mercedes-Benz S550 convertible for $140 thousand, Lamborghini Gallardo for $190 thousand, Rolls-Royce Ghost for $340 thousand, and the $360 thousand Bentley Azure. Among the most expensive cars in his collection is a customized Rolls-Royce Cullinan, considered a super luxury SUV from the famous Rolls-Royce luxury car brand. The interior of the vehicle is very sophisticated, offering plenty of space for the comfort of its passengers. And to enjoy all this luxury, it is estimated that this vehicle can cost up to $380,000. Raising the price is a Rolls-Royce Phantom, a super elegant large sedan for those who like imposing cars. The interior of the vehicle is impeccably finished with top-of-the-range materials that bring a lot of sophistication to the environment. To own such a car, you may have to shell out more than $450,000. And according to some sources, he gave LeBron James a similar model worth $400,000. Shaquille O'Neal has also been snapped with a Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead, a stunning convertible car made for true tycoons. The interior of the car is superbly finished, which is to be expected when it comes to a vehicle like this. And to enjoy all this luxury, you have to spend a lot of money as the car O'Neal was seen in is worth around $490,000. In addition to these vehicles, it is speculated that he has several other cars in his collection, such as 3 Bentleys that he bought at once. The total cost sums up to $5.531 million. Now let's compare it to Snoop. Snoop Dogg has a garage filled with rare beauties from all over the world. When it comes to the low-riding pride of the West Side, no one does it better than Snoop Dogg, known briefly and previously as Snoop Lion. Here are some of the most expensive cars owned by Snoop Dogg. Dodge Challenger SRT8. If there's one thing celebrities are known for, besides their jewelry collection and mansion spread, it's their car collection. Snoop Dogg has a stellar collection of exceptional sports and vintage vehicles. The celebrity's first car shouldn't come as a surprise, since almost every American loves American muscle. His Dodge SRT8 is a powerful muscle car, with a 6.4-liter supercharged V8 Hemi engine. The powerful engine under the deck of this American classic can generate 470 horsepower and 637 nanometers of torque. It may not be decked out like Dom's car from Fast and the Furious, but it sure packs a punch. The starting price for this vehicle will be $44,685. Tesla Model X. Up next is the doggy-style artist, Tesla Model X, manufactured by Elon Musk's co-founded Tesla company. The vehicle is one of the leading brands in gas-free electric power, which means that in addition to being a high-performance SUV, it's also eco-friendly. The Training Day actor bought his brand-new white Tesla Model X, perched on 22-inch matte black onyx wheels for the price of $119,690 back in 2017. The Tesla Model X can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.8 seconds and can give 547 kilometers or 340 miles of range. It has a peak performance of 670 horsepower. That's truly impressive for a vehicle that burns no fuel. Rolls-Royce Ghost. From Floyd Mayweather to Nicki Minaj, almost every major celebrity has a Rolls-Royce Ghost stashed in their collection of elite wheels. It's no surprise that one of America's most wanted former death row artists would also have one of these stylish vehicles parked in his garage. The ultra-luxury sedan hides a powerful 6.6-liter twin-turbo V12 engine that generates an impressive 562 horsepower peak. The sleek yet monstrous beast of a car is manufactured in the United Kingdom and has all of the trappings you would expect in a vehicle that represents royalty, but there's a hefty price for all that royalty. Snoop could have dropped anywhere in the price range of $312,000 to $352,000 for this beauty of wheels. Ferrari 458 Italia. What's the point of being a multimillionaire if you don't own at least one Ferrari? After all, it seems to be a staple in the garages of most celebrities. The new owner of Death Row Records, Snoop Dogg, chose the 2009 Ferrari 458 Italia to be his personal speed devil. The Italian supercar doesn't rival the Porsche 911 and McLaren 650S for no reason. Its performance is superb due to its 4.5-liter V8 engine. Although it's a celebrity favorite that effortlessly turns heads with an elegantly sculpted design, the 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox is made for speed, with a Formula One-inspired steering wheel behind the wheel. The dog's father may have purchased the street sweeper for around $257,000, which is pennies for one of the richest rappers alive. Polaris Slingshot. Not all celebrities want to spend their fortune on exclusive vehicles that cost hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some celebrities prefer to own a few big boy toys. It's something they can play around with that's not too expensive. Enter the Polaris Slingshot, which Snoop Dogg calls Batman, a 3-wheel vehicle with the power and speed of a high-performance car, but only weighing 1,743 pounds. Nearly the size of a tiny car, it comes equipped with a 2.4-liter inline-4 engine. It can boast 173 horsepower. Some like some rappers who blew their fortune on expensive cars but are nearing bankruptcy. Snoop seems to know how to enjoy life without splurging on depreciating items. The Polaris Batman Slingshot cost Snoop an estimated $27,000. Buick Riviera. When it comes to the customization of his vehicles, Snoop knows how to go all in and make an impactful outcome to an otherwise mundane vehicle. It appears that Snoop already has a nice lineup of American muscle cars, like the Mustang GT and the Escalade. Although the 1968 view of Riviera goes from between $14,850 and $26,300, Snoop's ride is expected to be a bit more due to the customizations he made, such as a massive painting of himself and his family on the hood of the car. He featured this car in the song Vado with B. Real, hoping to spread some peace between cultures in the West. Recently in 2022, Snoop purchased the production label he once signed to with Tupac Shakur, Death Row Records. Snoop has been making some major money moves on the side. Ford Mustang GT. In life, there are some things money can't buy, and a special edition Ford Mustang GT is one of them. The Ford Mustang is a super rare vehicle in the American muscle category. It is reported by HipHopDX.com that Funkmaster Flex was the one who designed Snoop's 2011 GT Mustang in 2010. Funkmaster decked out the car with features that allowed it to hit 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds. The car was painted blue, a special color for Snoop Dogg, who still identifies as a member of the Rollin' 20s Crisp. Because of its rarity, the Ford Mustang GT is virtually priceless. Cadillac Escalade. If there's a vehicle that rappers and celebrities showcase in many of their videos, it's the Cadillac Escalade. Favored for its massive body yet sporty performance, the Cadillac Escalade is a full-size SUV with an ultra-luxurious interior, boasting 420 horsepower with a 6.2-liter V8 engine, which is very quick for a vehicle of its stature. All that horsepower is backed by 460 pounds of torque. labeling this sport utility vehicle a beauty of a beast. Sadly, this was also the vehicle the notorious Big was cruising in when he was shot and murdered in Los Angeles. Still, the Dogg spent all $76,200 on this vehicle. It may have been worth it. Total car worth equals $875 million. So Shaquille O'Neal wins this round. Before we continue, support this channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to comment and tell us some suggestions of another video you would like to see, and hopefully we get to do it. Real estate. Shaquille O'Neal is a basketball star who has owned a variety of luxurious properties. Among the properties that once belonged to MR, a 900-square-foot house in Mount Dora, north of Orlando. With 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, the house was sold in 2014 for $240,000. In California, Shaquille O'Neal had a beautiful property and a gated community in the Bell Canyon region. Built in 1990, the cleanly designed house has 5,200 square feet of living space, offering plenty of amenities for a big basketball star like O'Neal to enjoy. In total, the property has 5 cozy bedrooms and 5 luxurious bathrooms, as well as plenty of outdoor space to enjoy thanks to the 1-acre plot. According to the media, the former player sold this property in 2021 for $1.850 million. Another property he owned in California is a mansion in Beverly Hills in the exclusive and coveted Mall Hall and Estates area. The contemporary-style property covers more than 13,000 square feet and has cozy yet sophisticated rooms. Among the main luxuries of the place are exquisite living rooms, formal dining areas, a wood-panel kitchen, a music production studio, a very modern home theater, a well-equipped residential gym, a games room with a built-in bar, and plenty of outdoor spaces to relax and have fun, such as a basketball court. On top of all this, there are 7 bedrooms and 8 lovely bathrooms on the property. According to the media, O'Neal disposed of the property in 2004 for $6.4 million, but the most recent sale record for the mansion was $9 million. His main home in the state of Florida, on the other hand, is a seaside mansion in the Windermere area, which has around 35,000 square feet of living space. The huge, classic-style property is worthy of a big star like Shaquille, with no less than 12 suites and 15 spacious bathrooms. Other amenities include a social bar, a large home theater, a wine cellar, a garage for 17 vehicles, and, of course, a 6,000 square foot indoor basketball court. One of the most eye-catching details of this house is undoubtedly its decoration, with the S logo emblazoned across several rooms. To live here, O'Neal had to invest a veritable fortune. According to some sources, Shaquille built this property completely from scratch when he bought the land in 1993 for a whopping $4 million. After living there for many years, he decided to get rid of his dream mansion for $11 million, but initially asked for $28 million. Raising the price even higher, the most expensive mansion he's ever owned in Florida is located in the Star Island area. It's a 20,000 square foot Mediterranean-style mega estate with 7 bedrooms and 9 stunning bathrooms, as well as a 2.5-acre plot for outdoor entertaining. As reported in the media, he sold the property in 2009 for $16 million, although he initially asked for $35 million. When it comes to luxury properties to live in, Shaquille O'Neal doesn't usually skimp. He currently owns several properties, such as an alleged flat in Los Angeles, bought for $2,654,000. In Georgia, he has a charming house in McDonough, in the city of Atlanta, situated on a 15-acre plot. Built in 2007, the classically designed house has more than 8,600 square feet of space, containing a living room with a piano, a dining area with a chandelier, and a kitchen with a center island. There's also a home office, a games room, a gym, and a cinema with 12 seats, not to mention 5 bedrooms and 6.5 bathrooms. Heading outside, there's plenty of space to enjoy the pleasant weather and relax by the pool, and the property even has a guest house. As reported by some portals, O'Neal acquired this property in 2017 for a whopping $1.15 million. In addition to this property, it is speculated that he has at least 2 other properties in Georgia, such as a house worth $387,500 and a mansion that he bought for $1,125,000. Moving to the state of Texas, Shaquille O'Neal acquired a beautiful residence in the city of Carrollton in 2022. Built in 2005, the house has more than 5,200 square feet of interior space, and among its main ambiances are a living room well lit by natural light, a wood-paneled office, a formal dining room, a kitchen with stainless steel appliances, a residential laundry room, a space to exercise an immediate room with a state-of-the-art projection system. As for the number of bedrooms, there are 5 to accommodate the owners in comfort, as well as 6 beautiful bathrooms with a clean design. Heading outside, there are great shaded spaces to relax, as well as a rock pool with a waterfall and integrated spa. According to the media, the former player had to spend around $220 million on the property. Another property that Shaquille currently owns is a residence in the city of Las Vegas, in the U.S. state of Nevada. It's a house of almost 6,000 square feet, situated in a quiet area, perfect for someone as famous as O'Neal to live in peace. Inside, you can see the predominance of neutral, soft colors that bring a sense of lightness to any room. There is, for example, an entrance hall with an imposing staircase, a formal living room for visitors, a very spacious kitchen for preparing meals, and a dining room with views of the garden. There's also a family room with a curvaceous sofa and 5 graceful bedrooms, including a master suite with a luxurious bathroom, not forgetting the balconies for enjoying the views or simply relaxing. Outside, the house is set on 1.12 acres of land with a dining area, landscaped gardens, a beautiful swimming pool with a spa, and even a golf course. According to the media, he paid almost $2 million for the house. Raising the price further, Shaquille O'Neal also currently owns a mansion in the Davie area, in the U.S. state of Florida. The contemporary-style property is over 9,000 square feet in size, boasting white marble floors and floor-to-ceiling windows that bring an abundance of natural light inside. Its main amenities include a living room with a television and fireplace, a dining room with a glass table, 7 large suites, 7 luxurious bathrooms, a laundry room with granite worktops, a home theater for 7 people, and a kitchen with customized cabinets. Moving on to the outside space, the player's mansion is situated on a 35,200 square foot plot of land that is surrounded by verdant lawns, where there is a resort-style swimming pool with a beautiful jacuzzi included. On top of all this, there is an equally cozy guest house for the player's visits, and to acquire this property, Shaquille O'Neal had to spend a lot of money. According to some sources, the mansion cost him more than $2.6 million. In addition to all these properties, he is believed to own a penthouse at 50 Rector Park, a building in Newark that is part of one of his ventures. Although it's not known how much his unit is worth, the price of the building is estimated at $80 million. Snoop Dogg is one of the oldest and most famous names in the rap world, and because he's been earning a lot of money for so many years, he can invest in great properties to live more comfortably. His first real estate acquisition took place in 1994, a large house with 6,500 square feet of total area and 3,700 square feet of floor space. Located in Claremont and the U.S. state of California, the singer has already shared with his fans a little more of his home, enough from the Vault episode on MTV. The house has an older architectural style with a classic and rustic design similar to the Italian style, and while not currently seen as a glamorous residence, more than 25 years ago, it was considered a true mansion. The property has a recording room where Snoop could work, as well as a beautiful outdoor area to play with his children, including a basketball court and a large swimming pool. The artist even made renovations and expanded the size of the residence, until he decided to sell it in 2007. To get an idea of the value, he bought this property for $660,000 and later sold it for $1.8 million. In other words, it was a good deal for him. Adding to his success as well as his fortune, Snoop Dogg acquired a new, more modern mansion in Diamond Bar, California. The home is located within the coveted country estate, a gated community full of luxury properties. It's an excellent option for celebrities who want more but who don't want to give up on their proximity to Los Angeles. With an impressive total area of 26,000 square feet, the house has 7,000 square feet of living space, distributed in 6 spacious bedrooms, including the master suite located on the ground floor and 6 bathrooms, not to mention the powder room. The decoration of the property is quite old. After all, it was built in 1977 with a strong presence of solid wood furniture, in addition to having yellowish lighting, which brings the feeling of greater cogenius to the environment. The property also has an office with wooden paneling, a game room with a pool table, as well as an excellent outdoor area with a large swimming pool for Snoop to cool off on the hottest days, a hot tub to relax, a barbecue area, in addition to a court where the singer can both play tennis and basketball. The rapper acquired this property in 1998, paying $720,000 at the time. Currently, his home is valued on real estate websites at over $4 million. In addition, it could be that Snoop Dogg has bought a new property, since he is always posting photos and videos on a more modern, all-black indoor basketball court, in addition to having other environments decorated with family portraits that are always backdrops with photos of his wife. As you can see for yourself, numbers don't lie. Shaquille O'Neal beats Snoop Dogg in this segment as well, Shaq now leading 2-0. Let's head to round 3. Business. As well as being one of the greatest basketball players of his generation, Shaquille O'Neal is a powerful man who has several sources of income. Off the court, for example, he has a significant impact on the audio-visual industry. In the cinema, he has appeared in films such as Blue Chips, Kazam, and Steel, while in the game business, he has appeared in NBA Jam and Shaq Fu, among others. On television, Shaquille O'Neal has appeared in series such as Curb Your Enthusiasm and The Parkers. The player has become a great presenter, taking part in programs such as Shaq's Big Challenge and Inside the NBA. Shaquille O'Neal has also dedicated himself to the music business, not only releasing 4 hip-hop albums in the 90s, but also investing in a DJ career under the stage name Diesel to this day. Another sport in which he was involved was wrestling, making several television appearances that must surely have generated good profits for him. In the property sector, Shaquille has teamed up with Bori Development to develop projects in New Jersey, including 50, Rector Park, a residential skyscraper opening in 2019. When it comes to franchise companies, he also invests heavily, co-owning ventures such as the Big Chicken Sandwich brand, at least 1 Krispy Kreme unit, 17 Andy Ann's restaurants, 40 fitness centers, and up to 155 Guys restaurants. When it comes to stock investments, Shaquille also knows how to multiply his assets, owning stakes in companies such as Google, General Electric, Apple, PepsiCo, and NRG's ports. And to give you an idea of how much he profits from these types of deals, in 2013, he paid $5 million for 1% of the Sacramento Kings team and sold it in the following years for $11 million. In 2019, he joined the board of directors of Papa John's, earning him $8.25 million over 3 years. In addition to all these sources of income, the former player also earns a lot of money through advertising deals. Among the main brands, he has appeared in commercials for Reebok, Epson, and Frosted Flakes, among others. And with all this, we can say that Shaquille O'Neal is also a businessman. Net worth. As one of the greatest basketball stars of his generation, there's no doubt that Shaquille O'Neal has earned a lot of money throughout his career. For many years, his main source of income came from professional basketball. As with other players, the amount he earned increased as he progressed as an athlete. To give you an idea, in his first NBA contract with the Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal earned $3 million, and his highest salary at the club was $5.7 million in the 1995 season. Now playing for his second team, the Los Angeles Lakers, Shaquille started out earning more than $10.7 million a year, but in the following years, that figure exceeded $24.7 million in a single season. But the biggest salary the basketball star earned was certainly playing for the Miami Heat in 2004 when he pocketed more than $27.6 million. After that, his annual salary stayed in the $20 million range until his last season on the court. In all, it's estimated that the star earned more than $292 million in 19 years in the NBA, a figure that, although impressive, is not all the money he has ever received. That's because Shaquille O'Neal has many business ventures and advertising deals that raise his income considerably. To give you an idea, according to Celebrity Net Worth, today the star earns around $60 million a year, and over all these years, he has pocketed around $200 million gross from sponsorships. And although nobody knows for sure how much fortune Shaquille O'Neal has amassed during his career, some sources estimate that he currently has a net worth of $400 million. On the other end, Snoop Dogg is much more than one of the richest rappers in the world. He's also a businessman and likes to diversify his investments in different areas. The artist is a co-founder of the venture capital fund, Greenhouse Capital, which invests in the cannabis industry, whether for medical or recreational use. Currently, the Greenhouse portfolio is valued at approximately $200 million. Snoop Dogg is a global pioneer when it comes to investments in this area, a market that promises to grow even more. He also has a mobile app called Rap Empire, which is a game where you can build your own rap empire. Not to mention that Snoop has an online store with several products of his brand, such as clothes and his cookbooks. As a pretty up-to-date guy, he also keeps an eye on technology, investing in his virtual land in the metaverse, as well as promising to release his collection of NFTs. He will also invest in his brand of hot dogs. In the beverage business, the rapper has partnered with the Australian wine brand, putting the wine brand 19 Crimes on the shelves, in addition to founding his own gin brand that has been quite successful, called Indigo Gin. Speaking of advertising, Snoop Dogg has already signed major contracts to participate in campaigns for brands, such as Hot Pocket sandwiches, Pepsi Soda, Bic Pens, and Chrono Beer, among others. And the rapper also makes money on the internet. On Instagram, for example, where he has over 67 million followers, a great outlet where he can advertise. Fortune Snoop Dogg, one of the most famous rappers in the world, has been making money in the media for 30 years. So his fortune is quite amazing. In addition to the income that the artist has achieved from the sale of his albums, having sold more than 60 million copies, he pockets about $100,000 for each concert he presents. Not to mention the income that the singer gets from playing his songs on digital platforms. We cannot forget that Snoop has also worked in films and series, such as his dubbing and animation of the SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. The Netflix feature, Doublemite Is My Name, among many others. In addition, the rapper has also participated in television shows, such as the culinary show, Martha and Snoop's Potluck Dinner Party. With so many sources of income, and being an established personality for so long, Calvin Cortazar has already amassed an incredible fortune. In a 2016 Forbes magazine article, they allege that Snoop Dogg had earned $124 million over the decade. Therefore, currently, as the artist has increasingly invested in successful businesses, his net worth has certainly exceeded this multi-million-dollar value. This segment was way tougher than I expected, so I will leave you to decide who you think should win. Share with us in the comments who you would choose as the winner of this segment and why. Keep in mind that Shaq already has a 2-0 lead. Do you think Snoop can catch up? Let's find out. Watches. When it comes to watches, the singer uses models that are not cheap. Snoop Dogg watch collection is worth approximately $2 million. Snoop Dogg's watch collection includes 1. Rolex Daytona Rainbow, costing $700,000, starting the Snoop Dogg watch collection with the most expensive Rolexes ever made. He is a Rolex fan, and this Rolex Daytona Rainbow perfectly fits the artist of his caliber. The watch features a gorgeous gold case with a rainbow bezel fitted with expensive rubies and sapphire, giving it that unique look. The Daytona Rainbow comes with a 3-divided chronograph placed at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock of its stunning black dial with gold hands and hour markers. 2. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Flying Tourbillon, costing $365,000. Snoop also has a luxury Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Flying Tourbillon in his luxury watch collection. The watch features a gorgeously designed white gold case and a blue patterned dial with polished hands and gold hour markers. The watch uses a self-winding automatic movement. The highlight of this watch is its tourbillon movement made with titanium at 6 o'clock. 3. Rolex Day-Date 2 President, costing $65,000. The rapper has also got a luxury Rolex Day-Date 2 President Reference 2 18238 watch in his expensive watch collection. The watch comes in a stunning gold aesthetic and comes with a 42mm yellow gold case with a matching gold bracelet. The Day-Date President II features a stunning champagne gold dial with a gold fluted bezel around it and comes with polished gold hands and markers and has got a day window at 12 o'clock and a date window at 3 o'clock. 4. Rolex Sky Dweller with a price tag of $48,000. Next comes the Rolex Sky Dweller Ref 326938 in the Snoop Dogg watch collection. The watch is a fine piece of art thanks to its brilliant design and accurate timing crafted with precision and fits the character of the world-renowned artist. The Sky Dweller comes with similar gold aesthetics as the Day-Date 2 President with its gold-treated case, bezel, and dial with a matching gold bracelet. The watch features a stunning gold dial with gold-plated hands and hour markers with an annual calendar and chronograph complication. 5. Graham Chronofighter Pro Diver with a price tag of $15,750. Next comes the Graham Chronofighter Pro Diver in the Snoop Dogg watch collection. The rapper has been seen wearing the watch a couple of times in his music videos as well as in interviews. The watch presents a beautifully created aesthetics with its steel dial and black bezel, and is a true diver watch with its precise diving features. It uses an automatic movement and comes with chronograph functions, making it modern and a true watch for divers. 6. Joe Rodeo Jr. Diamond, with a price tag of $1,841. Next comes the Joe Rodeo Jr. Diamond Watch Ref. RJGU19 is in the Snoop Dogg watch collection. This a fairly lower-priced watch compared to his expensive Rolexes, but offers a similar level of mysticism as his other high-end luxury watches. The watch comes with a large 52mm stainless steel case with a matching bracelet with 4.30 carat diamonds on the case. The watch uses a reliable Swiss quartz movement and offers chronograph functionality and is also polished diamonds in 7. Casio G-Shock GA110B Limited Edition with a price tag of $60. Snoop Dogg also has a limited edition Casio G-Shock GA110B in a funky neon green color. The watch comes with a cool neon green case with a matching green strap and comes with an all-digital dial. G-Shock watches have always been popular with their funky style and trendy appeal that interests almost every watch buyer. On the other end, Shaquille ONeal is a wealthy man, and he's built his fortune on the back of his savvy business ventures. However, he may have missed on his watch line. Shaquille ONeal has more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury and comfort. To always be well-dressed and elegant, the star has a collection of sophisticated watches, and as he has his line of watches with the Invicta brand, he has been seen wearing many of the company's models, such as Invicta 34464 Shaq for $900, Invicta 33412 Shaq for $960, Invicta 3764 Shaq for $990, Invicta 33768 Shaq for $1,300, Invicta 33726 Shaq for $1,900, Invicta 30842 for $4,000, and an Invicta 33723 Shaq for $820. Among the other watches in his collection is an Audemars Piguet Shaquille ONeal, a special edition model in honor of the player, which currently has an estimated price of $32,000. He has also been seen wearing a Cartier Santos 100 XL, a luxury watch with a diamond dial and rose gold and a crocodile strap, which costs around $35,000. His Invicta Shaq .17 carat diamond men's watch, 55mm gold steel, 37598, sells for $1,119. Estimating each watch to be around $1,000, the total comes out to $244,000. This is just a baseline estimate, as a four-figure watch could be as pricey as $9,999, but at the very least, each watch is $1,000, making the total $244,000. However, the price may not be worth it. Critics have called the jewelry terrible, with fake jewels, fake gold, cheap-looking finishes, and the cases are massive, up to 50mm in diameter or more. Shaq has had a lot of successful business projects, but this was definitely not one of them. It is obvious that Snoop wins this segment. That's a wild and unexpected equalizer for Snoop. But who is going to win the next segment? Stay with me as we find out. Private jet. When it comes to traveling in maximum comfort, Shaquille ONeal likes to take advantage of high-end aircraft. Throughout his career, he has been photographed in many models of jets, but the aircraft he owns is a Bombardier Challenger 650. This is a very luxurious executive jet that is 68 feet long and has a maximum range of 4,000 nautical miles. Moving on to the interior of the aircraft, there is an exquisite and spacious 28-foot-long cabin, which has advanced technological features and can comfortably accommodate up to 10 passengers. Shaquille O'Neal's jet also seems to have been customized to suit his tastes, such as the Dunkman logo on the rear. To acquire the aircraft, he had to invest a fair amount of money valued at around $27 million. Snoop Dogg and his Boeing 747 Snoop Dogg is one of the most successful rappers in the world, and his love for private jets is well known. His Boeing 747 is a luxurious private jet that is estimated to cost around $100 million. This private jet is designed to accommodate up to 660 passengers, making it a great choice for Snoop Dogg. At its entourage, the Boeing 747 is known for its spacious cabin, comfortable seating arrangements, and impressive range, making it a great choice for a rapper like Snoop Dogg, who is always on the go. This private jet is equipped with all the latest technology, including an in-flight entertainment system, a fully equipped kitchen, and a private bedroom. With its impressive speed and range, the Boeing 747 is one of the most sought-after private jets in the world. Again, Snoop wins this segment, beating Shaq 3-2, and that, my friend, brings us to the end of this fierce battle. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you in our next battle.